The DHFL scam is one of the most significant financial scandals in India's recent history. In a country where the financial sector is rapidly growing, such scams can shake the foundation of trust. Wadhawan Housing Finance Corporation Limited, or DHFL, was once a leading player in the housing finance sector. With a promise to provide affordable housing loans, it was a beacon of hope for many middle-class families in India. However, beneath this veneer of trust and growth lay a complex web of deceit and corruption. In early 2019, reports began to surface about irregularities in DHFL's financial dealings. These reports hinted at something much larger than mere financial mismanagement. As investigative agencies dug deeper, a pattern of systemic fraud emerged. At the center of this scandal was Dheeraj Wadhawan, a scion of the Wadhawan family, who played a pivotal role in orchestrating this financial debacle. His arrest was not just a significant legal development, but also a symbol of the deep-rooted corruption in the financial sector. This essay delves into the intricacies of the DHFL scam, unraveling the roles of the key players, the financial mechanisms they exploited, and the far-reaching impacts on stakeholders. By the end, we aim to understand how such a massive fraud could occur and what can be done to prevent future occurrences. Founded in 1984, DHFL was established with the vision of enabling access to affordable housing finance. It quickly grew to become one of the largest housing finance companies in India. The company's growth was driven by its aggressive lending strategies and the booming real estate market in India. It catered to a vast segment of the population that found it difficult to secure loans from traditional banks. Despite its early success, DHFL's rapid expansion came with its own set of challenges. The company started facing liquidity issues, which were often masked by creative accounting practices. By the time the first signs of trouble became public, the hole in DHFL's balance sheet was already too deep. Investigations revealed that the company's books were being manipulated to present a rosy picture to investors and regulators. The emergence of DHFL as a powerhouse in the housing finance market was a double-edged sword. While it brought affordable housing to many, it also created a fertile ground for financial malpractice. The company's downfall began when whistleblowers and investigative journalists started exposing the irregularities in its financial statements. This marked the beginning of the end for DHFL and set the stage for one of India's biggest financial scams. Dheeraj Wadhawan, along with his brother Kapil, was at the helm of DHFL. As a member of the influential Wadhawan family, Dheeraj had both the resources and the connections to operate with impunity. However, it was his strategic acumen and understanding of financial systems that allowed him to orchestrate such a massive fraud. Under his leadership, DHFL engaged in numerous questionable transactions, funneling funds into a web of shell companies. Dheeraj's involvement in the scam was not just as an executive but as the mastermind who carefully planned every move. He exploited regulatory loopholes and leveraged his connections to cover the tracks of financial misdeeds. The Wadhawan brothers' lifestyles also raised eyebrows, with extravagant expenses and lavish properties that were disproportionate to their declared incomes. This flamboyant lifestyle was a stark contrast to the financial troubles that DHFL was facing. The arrest of Dheeraj Wadhawan was a turning point in the investigation. It not only brought to light the extent of the fraud, but also exposed the complicity of various other players in the financial ecosystem. His arrest was seen as a victory for those who had been wronged by the scam, including investors, employees, and borrowers. However, it also highlighted the systemic issues within the financial industry that allowed such frauds to occur. Section 4. The financial mechanisms exploited. The DHFL scam was not a simple case of embezzlement. It involved complex financial mechanisms designed to deceive regulators and investors. One of the key tactics used was the creation of shell companies. These companies were used to siphon off funds from DHFL, making it difficult to trace the money. The siphoned funds were then used to finance personal projects and investments of the Wadhawan family. Another mechanism involved the manipulation of loan books. DHFL issued loans to entities that either did not exist or were incapable of repaying the loans. These non-performing loans were hidden from the balance sheet through creative accounting practices. This gave the illusion of a healthy financial position, attracting more investors and depositors. When the truth came to light, it was revealed that a significant portion of DHFL's loan portfolio was non-recoverable. Furthermore, the scam involved collusion with bank officials and auditors. These individuals helped in covering up the fraudulent activities by falsifying reports and overlooking irregularities. The involvement of such a wide network of individuals made it possible for the scam to remain undetected for a long time. The complexity of the financial mechanisms used in the DHFL scam is a testament to the lengths to which corporate fraud can go when left unchecked. Section 5. Impact on stakeholders. The fallout from the DHFL scam was extensive and devastating. Investors, many of whom were small retail investors, lost significant amounts of money. The company's stock plummeted, wiping out wealth accumulated over years. For many, these losses were not just financial, but also emotional, as they had trusted DHFL with their hard-earned savings. The pain of seeing their investments vanish overnight was palpable. Employees of DHFL were also heavily impacted. The company's downfall led to widespread job losses and uncertainty. Many employees had dedicated years of their lives to the company, believing in its mission and values. The sudden collapse left them in a lurch, struggling to find new employment in a market already saturated with job seekers. The betrayal was felt deeply by those who had been part of the DHFL family. Borrowers who had taken loans from DHFL faced their own set of challenges. With the company's operations in disarray, many borrowers found it difficult to manage their loan accounts. The uncertainty surrounding their loans added to their financial stress. The broader financial system also took a hit, as the DHFL scam shook the confidence of stakeholders in other housing finance companies, leading to tighter regulations and scrutiny. Section 6. Conclusion, Lessons and Reflections. The DHFL scam serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities within the financial system. It highlights the need for stronger regulatory frameworks and more stringent oversight. The arrest of Dheeraj Wadhawan, while a significant step, is just one part of the solution. There needs to be a comprehensive approach to prevent such frauds in the future, including better corporate governance and accountability. For stakeholders, the scam underscores the importance of due diligence and skepticism. Investors need to be more aware of where they put their money, and employees should be vigilant about the practices within their organizations. The broader financial community must push for reforms that create a more transparent and trustworthy environment. In the end, the DHFL scam is not just a cautionary tale, but also a call to action. It is an opportunity for the financial industry to learn, adapt, and evolve. By addressing the root causes of such frauds, we can hope to build a more resilient and ethical financial system for the future.